Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Wrath of the Righteous with me, Bring It On. Let's go ahead and rest up.
Your people have suffered greatly, but they never forgot their mission. It's astonishing how strong mortals can be when they have hope.
My people would be surprised to hear you say that. Mongrels lost any hope they had a long time ago. They're just afraid to admit it.
Alright, checked in with Ember. Let's check in with Xorges, Alushinyrra, and Lan.
I'm gone.
Because they all have quests in this act. Lands won't start till we reach the upper city. That might be when Ember starts as well. I can't recall. Alright. I will move up here, but we do have to buff up before we start exploring the city.
I'm always ready.
Yeah, some of the fights here can be pretty difficult, especially if you're caught unaware.
Inimosi travisi, inimosi travisi, inimosi travisi, amranda ona adayana, ona adayana.
Adayana, inimosi travisi, inimosi travisi, ona adayana. Inimosi travisi.
My tail is restless. Hot. Oxy. Yas. T. Woashi. Na. Eya. Orama. Na. Eya. Orama. Na. Eya. Ora. Na. Eya. Orama. 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 Eya. Orama.
Let me help.
Overrun Centes. Ona Adayana. Ona Adayana. Inimosi Travisi. Overrun Centes. Overrun Centes. Overrun Centes. Overrun Centes. Amranda Grat. Ona Adayana. Ona Adayana. Ona Adayana. Ona Adayana. Ona Adayana. Stashani Savigur. Stashani Savigur. Stashani Savigur. Stashani Savigur. Stashani Savigur. Stashani Savigur. Ona Adayana. 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 Inimosi Travisi. Ona Adayana. Ona Adayana. Xarra. travisi, inimosi travisi. Omronda
I'm all ears.
inimosi, inimosi travisi, inimosi travisi, inimosi travisi, inimosi travisi, inimosi travisi, ona adayana.
Actually, I want to change one of his spells real quick. We'll get rid of this and just do another bark skin. I've been foregoing Amulets of Natural Armor, because I know that we have access to bark skin. Now, I take you as a tyrant and a vicious female dog. I wish someone would scrape her off her throne and twist her neck. I hate her. So the gimmick is this. Finding your way around Alushinyrra. In this strange abyssal realm, space itself sometimes behaves in weird, unexpected ways. By turning the camera due south, north, east, or west, you can change the city itself around you, opening new paths. If we do that, that's going to go down and open up that path. I don't think this lower, so we can get up there, we have to teleport up there.
Ask nicely.
Unfortunately, you don't really want to send Woljif just by himself. There's not a lot of space up there. But some of the rooftops that you can teleport to will have ambushes. I used to be a guard to Ximera herself. When did I lose it all? Bloody shadow demons. It took everything from me.
Search for the beauty
Don't mind
with
me.
your
We
heart,
need...
not your eyes.
this Wand of Dimension door. I think I might give Seal of Bismuth. So you can have this equipped.
I will help where I can.
And make sure he's equipped.
I'm here. Where else would I be? This is my kind of work.
Alright, so found magical essence for our relics, and we also got Finger Freezer. This +5 freezing light mace is emanating an aura that makes enemies in a 10-foot radius suffer a -2 penalty to attack and damage rolls with ranged weapons. That's pretty good. That'd be good on a
Who? Me?
Table Company Marine, actually. Ah, we left Bismuth up there.
A
It's
bright
alright.
future awaits us.
I left him up there
I am
too.
Never wrong.
Something wrong?
Dag nabbit.
My skills are absolute.
My tail is restless.
Well, that's a problem. Let's get back to the port. I think that the chaplain sells
Are we in trouble?
Dimension Door scrolls, and now we need those. There's only, I want to say 5 rooftops you can teleport to that have loot. Might be more than that. I know in the later areas of the city,
Should move.
there's a lot of like climbing up and down, but you can just interact with it. You don't need to teleport. But it'd be great if we could just send Olberg up there or land with his mount. They have wings after all. I'm pretty sure the Dimension Door wand had just enough charges to get all but 1 rooftop. And we want an even number, so we'll buy 18.
Follow if you dare.
That'll give us 6 traversals to rooftops. No, I bought 18. I mean 9 traversals to rooftops, which should be more than enough. I sure could use a drop of Shadow Blood right about now. It's a teeny tiny, itsy bitsy little drop. I may have missed more of their conversation.
Pretty good, aren't I?
The Abyss is chaos. Everything in it is constantly changing, in both appearance and nature. Even the architecture of this city is in constant motion. This is the guiding principle of its design. Why is it so cold? Why do my teeth ache? Please, give me another hit of something.
This is my kind of work.
Demon blood?
I'm off.
Doubt is the heart's greatest challenge.
More beggars.
I do what I must.
Rotate this way so we can go up here. Oh yeah, Xarra and Xorges. Or Xorges.
I'm gone.
The Midnight Isles, the abyssal realm of Nocticula, can be found in Xarra, the great ocean of the abyss. The sound of your footsteps startles the demon, as she gives you a baleful look. You have disturbed me, mortal. Why have you broken my solitude? On second thought, save your answers. Your reasons do not interest me. A boy of about 12 stands next to her. The boy examines his wrists, which are covered in strange round scars that look like they may have come from suction cups. His inflamed skin, burning eyes, and general appearance suggest that demon blood runs through his veins. He lifts his gaze and gives you a long, sad look. Who are you? I am Xarra the Grim, mortal worm, the most skillful explorer of the dark depths of Xarra. I learned from Master Willidus himself, the trusted mage of Our Lady in Shadow. One day, I'll surpass my master's skill and take his place. Everyone knows this, including Willidus himself. So next time you dare to address me, do so with respect, if you'd like your head to remain on your shoulders. Doesn't seem very in character to say that, but why not? Show some respect. Back on Galarian, would have taught anyone as insolent in his use some manners. The demon falls silent with surprise, then finally answers. I don't know you. I've had no dealings with you. I've never seen you kill anyone save for those putrescent rats. Why should I respect you? Because of stories about some strange, dull world that is of absolutely no interest to me? What are you doing? I'm listening to the ocean. I'm waiting for this worthless whelp to recover enough strength to plunge back into Xarra's depths. What a shame I cannot walk its paths myself. How ironic the most coveted mysteries are revealed to the most pitiful of creatures. Mortals. Who is this boy? The demon gives an arrogant snort. Xorges is my son, the best of my offspring. He is helpful and obedient, which is the only reason I condescend to take care of this wretched creature. What draws you to Xarra? The unknowability of it. It said everything is possible in the abyss, but we demons received only the most trivial and vulgar part of it. Flying islands, storms of living fire, awakening tombs, and songs that conceal the minds of those who sleep. The true wonders, the greatest paradoxes, and the mysteries that should not exist are hidden in these waters. They lie so deep that even Dagon's servants dare not descend into that darkness. It is a domain of Clipoths, where common sense is a lie, and abstractions are more substantial and solid than matter. Address the boy. Are you alright, kid? The boy flinches as you speak to him. He looks at you with amazement, perhaps even fear. Then his eyes dart to the demon. Mother, may I speak to him? The demon's voice holds suspicion and anger. Don't speak to the boy. What do you want with him? Are you plotting to steal him away? Be warned. If you lay a finger on him, you will regret it. See, that line almost makes it sound like she actually cares for the boy. What are you doing to your son? Tell me the truth. The demon frowns haughtily. Do you truly think I will answer you, worm? I grow ever more inclined to destroy you as well. Mother tells me to dive deep, the places where moonlight never reaches. Down there The boy stops, his words drowned out by the demon's angry hissing. Sorry, Mother. I won't say any more. Champion, how can we allow this child to remain in the hands of this cruel creature? Normally, I say we have no right to deprive a child of their parents' love, but these creatures do not know love. How could a mother be so cruel to her child? Xarra shrugs. So what if he's my blood? That's not why I feed and protect him. Little Xorges is valuable because his brothers and sisters died during my research. He is the only one who shows reliable, consistent results. What would you want for yourself, Xorges? What would I want? In the depths, nobody knows this word, want. And I wasn't taught it on the surface either. I know how to obey, dive, be quiet. But I don't know how to want. What can I want? Stop addressing my property, worm, or I'll pour the waters of Xarra down your throat and let the ocean's tiny mollusks devour you from the inside and turn you into their shell. You have a choice here. If you let her keep Xorges, she becomes a merchant, and she sells a long spear, which up to this point, if you're using long spears, you probably haven't found an upgrade for quite some time. I think she sells the Vampire's Kiss. I don't know if she sells anything else noteworthy. I'm sure she does. But if you take the boy away, she's no longer a merchant. But Xorges plays a role later in the game as well. See, I mean, I guess it's the law of the Abyss. Doesn't seem lawful to me, though. Because the law also has the right to take a child away that's being abused. I will not let you torture this boy. I'm taking him away from you. The demon looks you over, and the confidence in her eyes fades. She shrugs. You want to take the boy? I don't care. He's yours. I won't fight over a trifle like the life of some mortal spawn, especially since it's nearly exhausted its usefulness. Take him, and do as you want with him. The boy you save from his wicked mother gives you a look that is both sad and mature beyond his years. I sense a certain darkness within this youth, hiding deep inside. Yet he himself is not evil. His soul is pure and kind, as a child's soul should be. The boy is silent and focused, as if he too heard the voice of the hand. He suddenly responds. So, the Inheritor's spell only stops evildoers from seeing him, and since Xorges himself is not evil, he can see the hand of the Inheritor. Does the spirit speak the truth? Is there really darkness inside me? But how can I carry evil in me, yet not be evil? His gaze pierces you, as if he wants to say something else, but reconsiders at the last moment. Can you see and hear the hand of the Inheritor? Yes, he glows, and he is not evil. I think I like him, but I fear there is a irreconcilable conflict between us. It is unfortunate. This child can hear and see me. He is not evil, nor is he a sorcerer, a mage, or a wizard. He wields no spells that could reveal the unseen and carries no such spells cast by someone else. He just sees. What powers does this youth possess? Why is he questioning that? He just said that he's not evil, so you should be able to see him. Who are you? Mother named me Xorges. I'm a creature of her making, and until recently, I was a creature in every way. I had many brothers and sisters, but none survived her research, so I was the only one left. Now that my mother is gone, I don't know who I am. Am I Xorges? But that name means nothing. It was whispered into my mother's ear by Ishiar. So who am I? Tell me about your mother. Her name is Xarra the Grim. She used to be a pauper, a diver who collected what Ishiar had taken. The ocean has no floor, so she recovered whatever hadn't sunk too deep. But those bounties were as generous as Ishiar is harsh. No one knows the ocean as well as she did. She knows the safe passages as she guides ships, swimming at half speed so they don't fall behind. She's a child of Ishiar, who is created in it. Her first cry burst from her lips the moment she broke the surface. But many centuries have passed since her incarnation, I almost said incarceration. Now she is dark like Ishiar, cruel like Ishiar, powerful and uncompromising like Ishiar, fertile and merciless toward her children like Ishiar. What magical experiments did Xarra perform on you? I'm too young, and I don't know enough to judge them. We go to the shore, to Ishiar. She'd feed me potions, then force me to dive, deeper and deeper each time. By the time I was 8, I could dive so deep the water pressed on me from all sides. My body no longer wanted to ascend. I had to stay there as long as I could. Then I'd come up, my nose bleeding, sometimes my mouth and ears as well, even my eyes. The next day, Mother would make me drink a different potion and send me down again. It was so dark down there. I could feel the touches of strange, dark things. Sometimes, their vibrations reached me as if they were communicating with me. On those days, I vomited black slime. I tried to hear their voices, but I never had enough time. Mother would be furious, beat me, brew me a new potion, then make me dive deeper, stay longer. The last time, I spent 7 hours in the water. There were so many vibrations they enveloped me. I then realized I'm neither food nor an enemy, but I have the blood of the enemy in my veins. What does it mean? I don't understand. It was a little boring, so imagine I was a giant octopus floating in the deep, waiting for prey. I'm afraid no one else will tell you more about me because you angered my mother, and she is vindictive. So what are we going to do with you now? I'd rather not go home, and I have nowhere else to go. What do they do, those who have nowhere to go? I don't know. Maybe I should live in Ishiar. Champion, we have no right to leave him here by himself. He needs care. Fate has entrusted you with this child. I have faith that you will make the right choice. Explain how to get to the Nexus. You will find refuge at my camp if you so choose. The boy nods solemnly. Thank you for not deciding for me, but granting me the right to choose. Others have not done this, and so I'll accept your invitation. Little one is now safe in our care. Neither his cruel mother nor a remorseless kidnapper will cause him further harm. I don't think he has to worry about kidnappers, trust me. I'm glad we share a belief that children should not be victims of such evil. I am certain young Xorges will be better off on Golarion. And his little comment about pretending to be an octopus will come into play later too. A sturdy door, locked and covered with frightening carved pictures.
This is my kind of work.
Rotten guttery.
Something over there.
Come back here for a quest later.
I'll take care of it. I'm always ready. Follow.
Might be
if you
trap,
dare.
might be treasure.
Yeah, there shouldn't be a fight here
Pretty
yet,
good,
right?
aren't I?
Can't hide from me.
My tail is twitching. Must be a sign. This is my kind of work.
Okay, at least the traps will be disarmed for the fight later. Hey, Demon Slayer soup. Probably the best meal in the game. You usually don't find it till here, until the DLC came out and you could buy it early. We also got a Feral Charge. So this is the bow that I was planning on giving Lan all along. So if the wielder of this +4 speed composite short bow has an animal companion or a similar creature, it is affected by a constant haste spell effect. So we lose a little bit of damage, but we have a constant haste effect on Lan, well, at least for the bow itself, and then a constant haste effect on his animal companion.
I'm off.
So Land just gets an extra attack per round, but the Animal Companion gets... Should be the +1 armor class, +1 attack. Yeah. So it's pretty good.
I do what I must.
A group of dirty beggars in tattered clothes have gathered around a handsome young man with messy dark hair. The crowd is clearly hostile, but he doesn't seem to notice. He gives the beggars a charming smile, completely oblivious to the sharp shivs glinting in their hands. The young man has a glove puppet in his hand, a dragon made of rags with buttons for eyes. He raises it up, begins to ventriloquize in a surprisingly deep voice. Hey, you lousy parasites. Who's in charge here? The young man lowers his puppet and beams cheerfully. He addresses the crowd normally in a warm, friendly voice. I'd like to invite your leader to a romantic dinner, with candles. I'll pay for everything, of course. But watch out, they might cut your throat. And I think they are very sweet citizens. The beggars whisper among themselves. He managed to catch a few snippets of their conversation. He's crazy, leave him be. And what if he bites you? Before the crowd disperses. The young man jots something down in his notebook. The sounds around you fade, and the world is plunged into eerie silence. Street noise never ceases in Alushinyrra, but even it has disappeared. You're surrounded by thick and impenetrable darkness from which 3 pairs of shimmering eyes observe you. A sibilant whisper reaches your ears. Explain yourself. I am Donald, the victorious commander of the 5th Crusade. I know your name. Your nature I know not. I am Nezirrius. I kill. The monster's whispered hiss sounds more like an icy blast of wind than human speech. It is impossible to say whether it is boasting, threatening, or simply stating a fact. Monago the Lilidu, purchase your death. Incomprehensible. You are immortal. Killing you is easy. Why does she not kill you herself? Why me? A trap? An opportunity? An enigma? Nezirrius, what are you? There was a Fey Lord. There was an opulent court. There was a court executioner. The Lord was generous. He gave the gift of death to many. Everything is different now. The Lord is overthrown. The court disbanded. The executioner is gone. Now I am here, peddling death. Yeah, these guys are really annoying. They create a bunch of copies of themselves. That's right. I don't know if it's an Anku or Ankau. I realize you're facing an Anku. These evil creatures have control over shadows, and often serve powerful Fey Lords as executioners and assassins. It is not surprising this creature makes a living in Alushinyrra as a killer for hire, now that its master is gone. Yet this Anku looks unusual even for a Fey. The creature must have somehow become tied by blood to the demons during its journey through the abyss. One shouldn't underestimate mortals. I twice defeated Monago. Clearer now. Even more perplexing now. How could a mortal defeat a Lilidu? Trickery? I cannot be tricked. I am here. I will kill you easily. Monago sent you to your death. I have laid waste to armies of demons. You cannot hope to overpower me. Monago is afraid of you. Why? Something is wrong. The monster lapses into puzzled silence. Monago is not a lord, just a client. The deal can be terminated, but there is a condition. Reputation. A cheated customer means a ruined reputation. Kill Monago. No client. No contract. No problem. I don't know what the best roleplay option. I really should have attacked him right away as a paladin. I think we can still find Monago, even if we don't make a deal with this guy. Yeah, screw it. Attack. I've changed my mind. Die. You're eager to give death. Generous. You mortals have lords. I think not. But you could be a lord. There's greatness in you. I will give you a gift. If you fend off death at my hand, if you give me my death, then Monago's death is yours by right. A house in the lower city appears in your mind. It disappears after a moment, and a dry chuckle breaks the silence. Now you know, but this knowledge is useless. My gift to you was useless. You will die. Now.
Can we retreat already?
To the fray.
You say so.
There's something here.
Yeah, what was that about me dying?
Aha!
Something's popping up. Oh, the trap's up there.
Interesting.
The Bad Luck Tavern. The flow of lava rushing through Alushinyrra to the ocean originates from somewhere at the very top of the city. Alright, I'm gonna call it here. Next time we'll continue exploring Alushinyrra. We have a couple rooftops to explore. And a tavern to explore. We'll go from there. So there's three parts of the city. You have the lower city, middle city, and the upper city. None of the areas are too large, but they all have like little areas like the tavern, there's the palace, and a few other houses and stuff. I mean, the entire act takes place in this city except for a couple... Well, the DLC, the Midnight Isles, of course, takes you away. Then towards the end, you also leave the city. But either way, I'm going to call it here for now. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next one.